Dudes, what is going on? My name is Chaos. Welcome back. Do you guys remember me, huh? It's been a while, and I have to sincerely apologize for the lack of videos the last couple of weeks, man. My life has been crazy as of recently. There's been a lot of stuff going on, which I'm going to talk a little bit about in this video, but later today, I will also be releasing a kind of channel update, vloggy type video, so if you want to know more about what's been going on, you can go check that video out. But as of today, what I thought would be a good idea, since in my absence, we have hit 3,000 subscribers, man. As of right now, recording this, we have 3,020 subscribers. That is insane. It's absolutely mind-blowing. You guys are awesome. The support has been coming in non-stop, even though I haven't been able to record and put out videos for you guys. Oh man, it's been fantastic. I just want to say thank you guys so much for everything that you guys have done for me. It has been awesome. Man, life has been so good here recently, even though I haven't been able to do videos. Lot of crazy stuff going on, which I will talk about in just a little bit. But today, since I thought we've been gone for so long and we have so many new subscribers, what I thought we'd do is kind of take a little bit of a tour around this area here, what we've been working on here. There's not a lot. And since I haven't put out a video in a while, I have been able to jump on and work on a few things here and there, but really not much has changed. I really haven't played all that much in the last couple of weeks, so it's kind of unfortunate. But yeah, so anyways, I guess we'll kind of just start over here at the subscriber hut, and we'll kind of just work our way around here. And today's episode will probably be a little bit shorter than my normal episodes, but that is just because I need time to get back in the swing of things and get used to talking to myself in a room again, man. It's been a little while since I've gotten any practice, so it's gonna be a little odd for me, but it should be good. But yeah, so let's I'm getting distracted. Let's put it this way. Okay, but anyways, yeah, so stuff going on, man. I am getting ready to move. I'm moving into an apartment with my girlfriend, and it has been pretty crazy. We've been spending a lot of time looking for apartments and getting stuff for the apartment and all that kind of stuff, and it's been pretty nuts. So it's been a lot of fun, but it's a pretty crazy journey trying to find something. I mean, coming from me, I live right now, as of right now, I live with my brother and two of our friends in a 2-bedroom apartment. So we got 4 dudes just chilling in a 2-bedroom apartment. So basically we got one that lives in the living room. I have my own room. Fortunately, I guess that's allowed me to do my recordings and stuff, which is nice. But then the other 2 share the master bedroom, which is I don't know, you think it's kind of cool. You get out of high school and you want to move in with a bunch of your friends and hang out and play video games and stuff all day, and it's awesome, don't get me wrong, but it can definitely take a toll on you, and I'm kind of ready to get out. And not saying I'm not gonna miss them, because I'm definitely gonna miss everybody that lives here and stuff. I'm not gonna be able to see them as often as I would like, but we all live really close to each other, so it's not gonna be hard to just go over and chill and hang out. But yeah, it's pretty nuts, man. Okay, so this is the subscriber hut. If you all the item frames popped off the wall, so I don't really have those to show. I got them over here, but this is the subscriber hut. So each one of these books comes from you guys. This is a user suggested room, basically what it is, and eventually we'll have the walls all filled up in here, which would be really cool. But each episode, if somebody suggests a build and I decide to take that build and implement it into our world, I will write it down in a book and quill and then name the book, so we get the flashy little glowy book, which is cool looking, right? But then I'll write down your comment in here. Oh, we got slip gators in here. But yeah, so I'll write the comment down along with your name, and we will put it up in an item frame on the walls. But since we updated to the newest snapshot, or one of the newest snapshots, it popped all the item frames off the wall. So I've got a ton of item frames and random stuff I gotta go put back for all the sconces and everything that I had around the torches and all that kind of stuff, which I'll have to do off camera because that was kind of a bummer. But I was able to pick up everything and not really lose too many of the item frames or the stuff that was in them. But yeah, so this is the subscriber hut. I got an enchanting table in here, a nice little decorative table, I guess. But this place is going to be really cool once we finally get it all filled up with you guys' comments and suggestions for builds and stuff. I think it'll be almost kind of like a library or kind of a time capsule as our channel grows and we get more and more stuff built up in this area. But so this is kind of my storage room, which is added on to this thing here. I really don't have much going on in here. I've got Some chests down here for bulk storage, which I have a lot of just junk in right now, and a lot of nothing. A lot of wood, a lot of the stone bricks, mossy, and cobblestone, and a bunch of just other junk. I got stuff all over the place, man. We still need to build a proper storage area thing here. Which would be really nice, just to someplace where you can go and it's not all the way over here. When I first built this, I thought, oh man, this is gonna be a perfect spot. The storage is gonna be out of the way, but it's really kind of a hassle because I have to run back and forth. And what happens more times than anything is I set up a chest somewhere over there and it's got all my materials in it, and it just starts piling up over there too. So we got to get something else built. But yeah, so this is like my first time building kind of this Nordic rustic type of buildings, which I've never really done before, and they've come out pretty good, man. I've gotten kind of used to this style, and my style is not perfect yet, but it's getting there. And these were my first attempts at it, was these 3 huts here. But we also got ThatDudeChaos over here, which was a user suggest. This is the dog that we found when we first got into this amplified biome over here, which if you guys don't know, this is actually the second base, since we are like 140 something episodes into this series. We are kind of moved far away from home. This is kind of our second project over here. So we have our main village, which if you are interested in checking some of that out, I'd say go check out episode 1 through, I don't know, like 100, maybe like 120 or something. We really haven't been over here all that much. It's just happened in the recent updates, so that we moved over here. But yeah, a lot of changes, man. This is a very different style of building in this area than what we've done before, and I really like it, man. We're getting a lot of cool stuff done. This is the bridge that I built connecting kind of just the mainland to the subscriber island over here. And I spent a lot of time working on this bridge. Let's see if we can get over there so you get a better look at it. But this thing looks really good. I haven't put the vines on this side yet, but I need to. And I also need more string so I can start adjusting some of these vines to make them look a little bit better, and all that stuff. But this is the curved bridge. There was one episode where I kept saying the word curve really weird, and that's kind of just stuck in my head, so we call this the curve. This area right here. But yeah, so that's just about it. We got our staircase going up over here into the main area. Eventually right here, I think I want to build like a church or something in that spot right there. I think would be really cool. It had that natural kind of cross window right there, and I thought that would be cool to put in like a stained glass window or something. But yeah, so all of these trees, man, all these trees were custom put in. These are custom trees, man. Nothing but the finest over here. But yeah, so I put in all these trees because I feel like it really adds a lot to this kind of biome, which there really wasn't a bunch of trees. This is actually, oh, this is a plains biome right here. But up over on the other side of this hill is a birchwood forest, which you can see all the birch trees. But I really wanted to mix in some of the other trees, some of these big spruce wood trees, and some of the smaller ones, and a few oak and the dark oak wood trees as well. But yeah, so this was the second, my second, I don't know, attempt at building this kind of style, and this house I'm really proud of. There's a lot of detail in the roof and different things. Got a creeper face right there, and a lot of different blocks, trying to blend all the different stuff together and just really make a smooth outcome. And I think it turned out really good, man. I really like this house, and there's not really much to it. I've got, as you can see, some storage over here. And I also got my anvils, which I haven't used quite as much as I probably should. And then you got a little backyard with not much going on. They got some mushroom growage and some vines, a lot of vines that I need to trim back a little bit. But yeah, for the most part, man, there's not much going on. We don't really have too many crazy builds in this area yet. We've got the shrine to the smooth stone up here, which is like the reason that this whole place is being built. This is kind of a small little shrine that, you know, maybe the people that lived here hundreds of years ago came and hung out at and had parties and did all kinds of cool stuff up over here or something. Who knows? But I like this area. I like this build. It looks really good. This came out right as about the time that they implemented the chiseled smooth stone blocks that you could craft, and so I added those here, and I think it looks really good. But other than that, what else do we got? We got the Sky Ranch all the way up there. Let's see if we can get up there and take a look. I haven't been up here in a while. But there's still lots of work, a lot of little things that need to be done. Like this staircase here, I would like to add a few more things. Finish the staircase on this side of the wall. Maybe like I want to do something really cool here. I think over here we're going to have some sort of passage or pathway back into this back canyon. Which I'm really excited to build some stuff over here because it's like the, what is it called? Like the flower forest? Flower forest, yes, I got it right. But it's going to be really cool, man. There's going to be a lot of cool stuff. This is going to be more of the kingdom area over here. And as you guys probably know, I've talked about a kingdom for quite a long time, which we're actually going to be getting started on here really soon. But it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a huge build. It's going to be taken up. Actually, let's get up here. You can probably see. Well, maybe not. It's kind of foggy out today. But, excuse me. But right over here on the other side of this fog, there is a huge mountain. You can kind of see it popping in up there in the fog. But over that way is where the huge castle and kingdom and stuff is going to be. And it's going to kind of wrap around into these mountains, into that canyon over there. And it's going to take a lot of work, but it's going to be sweet. We get up here. This is where Sky Ranch is. This is one of the very first things I've done over here because when we moved into this area, there were horses galore. There were so many horses over here, and I had to do something with them. I didn't want to just get rid of them because, I mean, honestly, you never know when a horse is going to come in handy. But we have all of our horses and donkeys up here. I mean, look at them all, though. This is nuts. There are so many of them. And this isn't the. I still missed a couple of them down there. They're still kind of just chilling and hanging around. But the majority of them are up here. And this is the donkey, and that is the horse that I bred up her mules with. So if you missed last episode or a couple episodes ago, we named our mule her mules, and he's been helping us carry some stuff back and forth. But this is the Sky Ranch, which was a user request from somebody. So there's a book hanging on the wall. With this look at you. You're majestic, aren't you? Just chilling up there in that tree. Alright, but yeah, so this is that, and there's still quite a bit of stuff that I want to do up here. I want to add in some sort of fountain, get some bigger trees and stuff going on up here. I would like to have some sort of lookout tower up on top of that, but we'd need a good way to get up and down from there, and I haven't quite figured that one out yet, but it could be interesting. Who knows? Alright, excuse me. That's actually another reason that I haven't had a video out in a while is the very first week that the videos kind of stopped is I got really sick, man. I got like strep throat. If you've ever had strep throat, it is no fun. It destroys pretty much anything that you want to do. And I hate it because I am super susceptible to strep throat and streptococcus, I think is what the actual term for it, but it affects your tonsils. And I still have my tonsils. I know a lot of people don't have their tonsils to get them removed because of streptococcus. But unfortunately, for some reason, I never got mine, and I've gotten strep throat pretty much every year my whole life. And it's always right about this time of year too. Like right as like the winter's ending, and spring is coming about and all that kind of stuff. I end up getting this strep throat, and it sucks, man. It pretty much just puts my life on hold for a little while. I get really bad fever, my tonsils swell up, you get all those little white speckles on your tonsil. If you've ever had it, you know it's awful and it's painful and it sucks. But and it took me like a week and a half to get over, which was really bad because typically it only lasts like for me a couple of days, but this strain that I caught this year round was really bad, and I was pretty much just chilling around doing a whole bunch of nothing because life sucked at that point. But yeah, so coming to get rid of the dark talk, that was kind of saddening and depressing. But yeah, so I'm feeling better, and I built this house, man. So you guys really seem to love this house, and I'm right there with you, man. This house is the coolest thing I think I have ever built in Minecraft. It took the longest too. Just one single build. This definitely took a long time. This is like I've worked on it on and off between probably like 3 or 4 episodes, and I think it's finally to the point where I really like it. I added in all the wool and stuff I think last episode, but yeah, so eventually the plan for this area is we're gonna have villagers running around. I have to spawn proof everything to make sure no mobs can spawn. And we're gonna get some villagers in here. I want a ton of villagers just running around doing everything that they do, and all that kind of stuff. I think it would be a lot of fun, but that's gonna be kind of the end game of this kingdom building over here in this village. So we got the inside, which is a little bit more modernistic than what I feel this area really needs to have, but I thought it looked pretty nice. And this is actually where I've been doing most of my sleeping, here in this house. So maybe I'll claim this is my house, and I don't know, maybe that'll explain the reason it's a little bit more modern. But yeah, so I've also worked on the pathway just a little bit. I've worked on extending it around. I've got it going down over there. And then also this here, if you guys remember, this was kind of like a deep hole, and I think I'm actually going to fill it up just a little bit more. But a long time ago, when I built my floating islands over in the first village, we did a trick with water and lava. So we'd fill up like a pond, and we'd take lava and put it like right here, and it would spread and make smooth stone to fill up just like empty holes really quickly. That's what I did for a couple layers here. So we got the stone here, which is kind of like the bottom layer. And I did that for a couple of spots, and to get it just raised up a little bit. It was just really too deep to do anything with. And I think I'm actually probably going to bring it up to about this layer here. So the floor would be right where I'm standing here. I'll do it all the way across there, all the way to over there. And that should give us a little bit more flat area to work and build on, which I think is going to be a lot better than having this deep hole over here. But I don't know. We'll kind of just have to go with the flow a little bit and see what happens. But yeah, so we got this fence here too. This is kind of one of the fence designs that I was working on. I still don't like it at all, just because I can't finish it. It's only in this one area, so we'll probably end up tearing this down and moving it to an area where we can actually have like a bunch of it, and you can actually really notice it and really see it, because I think that there's just too much detail in it to have it sitting in somebody's yard. But that'll come a little bit later on. So let's head over this way and see what's going on. There's so much stuff around here that I don't really remember what we've done, and there's been a lot of hiatuses so far in this area over here that sometimes it's a little rough for me to remember. But yeah, so I think it was last episode of my Minecraft where we built this flag, which was kind of like the city emblem, or the city mark, which we're gonna have a couple of these sitting around the village here, and doing a couple of different things. But I think it's gonna be kind of the main symbol of this kingdom over here. And somebody actually said when it was flat, it looked like a water bucket spilling water, and I didn't really notice it, and it actually kind of does. So that's kind of cool. But yeah, so this is actually gonna be new to everybody. This is something I worked on while I was sick. And since I really didn't have much time, I wasn't going to work, and I was trapped in my house. This is what I've been working on, which is kind of like the dock area. So if you guys remember, originally I talked about how under here we're gonna have kind of like a trading district. So we'll have a bunch of different like shops over here. We'll have like a fish shop where the boats come in with their day's catch, and we trade them or store them or do whatever we're gonna do with them. But so I built this area over here. It was kind of just went straight into this hill, but I needed a way to get in and out of the village here, and also into the kingdom over there. So I built this as kind of just like a docking area. Not a lot going on, but there's a few different things, and I came up with some cool stuff that I thought was pretty neat. Like, I'm the kind of guy who's always browsing the Detail Craft Reddit or the Minecraft Reddit, looking for small little detail stuff to really bring a lot into the into your Minecraft world and stuff like that. And this is actually something that I didn't see on there, that I kind of came up with on my own, and you got to kind of use your imagination for it. But they kind of look like timbers with rope wrapped around them, right? This using the jungle wood and the spruce wood, I believe. I think this is spruce wood. Not sure. But yeah, so I think it kind of just looks like, if you go to a harbor or like a marina, I guess, every now and then you'll see these big wooden posts kind of sticking up out of the water, and they'll have wood wrapped around them just to kind of hold them all into place and everything. And I think that kind of has that image, doesn't it? Like I said, you got to kind of get used to looking at it, and you know, really take into account that that's what it's supposed to be. But I think it looks pretty cool. Not 100%. I got a bunch of them all around here, so we may need to tone it down just a little bit and not have them on every single post. But we'll work with that eventually. And then I also got this little area here. Our original portal to this area was actually down here in a ravine, but I wanted a cool way to get up and down, so maybe this would kind of be like the underground district. You can see our original portal down there. We actually pillared all the way up, and we found this area here. But I thought it would be kind of cool to have some sort of little entrance to the underground over here. And like I said, not a lot going on in here right now, but just kind of some pathways and tunnels built. And all that cool stuff. Oop. And let's see, we got this is the actual dock itself, which is going to take some work. I think I'm actually going to probably rip some of it down. I've already ripped a bunch of it down over here. So I left that little platform there, but this all used to be connected, and I didn't really like the way it was looking, so I kind of tore some of it down. But there's going to be kind of mirrored on this side, probably about like 20 blocks, maybe not that much, maybe like 15 blocks that way. And in the middle, we're going to eventually build a giant ship, which I am not 100% stoked on because I've never built a ship before. I don't know how it's going to look or how it's going to turn out, or if I can even do it. But we're going to attempt it, and it's going to be sweet when it's all said and done. But that still could be a ways out. I have so many ideas and stuff that I want to get done in this area that it's just kind of hard to pick one and focus on it and go for it. But I don't know. Eventually we'll get around to it. And I also built this. This is kind of just a way to connect the pathway up here next to this house. So I just continued the pathway up and down here. Not too much going on. But we also have the ability to put buttons on the flat side of things now. And I thought that kind of just added some cool detail to these wooden logs, and just kind of something else to look at here. So I don't know, that was pretty cool. And then eventually this is going to be another way down into the market district, or the docking shipyard district, whatever. And it's also going to wrap around into the kingdom over there, which there's nothing really going on over there right now. I'm lying. There's actually something over there that I want to show you guys, but I'm actually wait for. I'm gonna wait for next episode, because that's what next episode is gonna be all about, and you guys are gonna be. I don't know. I hope you guys will be impressed with what has been going on over there, and it's also gonna be another thing for you guys. So this is basically built around you guys and support for the channel and all that kind of stuff. So we'll get into that next episode. But as of now, I think that's pretty much it. There's not a lot of stuff going on. Building wise, there's been a lot of work on clearing out a bunch of the trees and getting places ready to build on. So if you've ever built in an amplified biome before, it's not the easiest of tasks. There's a lot of terrain. What's the word I'm looking for? Sculpting? No, what's it? Terraforming. Terraforming involved to get places ready to build. Like this area here, I think I'm going to lower all this down. We're going to have some houses over here, some more houses over there, and then a bunch of other cool stuff. But anyways, I am going to go ahead and end today's episode because my voice is starting to go out again. I'm still not completely over my sickness. It's actually probably because I haven't sat down and talked to myself in close to like 3 weeks now. And I think that's why my voice is kind of starting to go out. I'm just not used to talking so much in one sitting. But hopefully we'll get that going, and that'll be fixed before next episode. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. I just want to say thank you again for all the support that I've had while I was gone. 3,000 subscribers, man, that is absolutely insane. I will be working on a 3,000 subscriber special here soon. I don't know if it's going to come before or after I move into my new apartment. It just kind of depends on when I get some time and come up with a cool idea for a 3,000 subscriber special, because 3,000 subscribers, that's a huge mark, man. That's something we've been working on for a while, and I am just super glad to be there. But anyways, thank you guys so much for all your support. I really, really appreciate it. Continue to leave your support for me, man. It really helps my channel grow. Hitting that like button, subscribing, sharing my videos, doing whatever you can to get the word out there about this awesome place that we're building. And anyways, I will see you guys in the next episode of my Minecraft world, which will be in a couple of days. So thank you guys again so much, and I will see you next time. We get it, sheep. Keep going, man. Don't stop. Alright, he stopped. But anyways, I'll see you guys next time, alright? Thanks for watching. Peace.